My name is Denise Mutamba, and I'm the founder and managing partner of MDM Legal PLLC, a boutique law firm specializing in employment, housing, immigration, and estate planning. I'm sure you're wondering, who is Denise, and can you tell me a little bit more about her? So I'm here to hopefully answer those questions. I was born and raised in Canton, Ohio, home of the Football Hall of Fame. I went to the University of Akron, where I obtained a bachelor's degree in human resources. After graduating from the University of Akron, I moved to Jacksonville, Florida, where I worked for CSX Transportation for many years in their human resources department. There, I advised hiring managers on selection, discipline, and terminations. I also recruited and trained new employees. And finally, I served as the legal liaison, helping them to respond to claims of discrimination filed against CSX by current or former employees. After working for CSX, I went to the University of Miami School of Law to obtain my Juris Doctor, or JD. While in law school, I was a member of the trial team and competed in many competitions. And I also earned honors in a litigation skills course, which showed and proved my expertise in advocating for my clients in the courtroom. In addition, I also interned. I interned for a federal judge where I reviewed lawsuits filed by employees against employers and witnessed trial court proceedings. I also interned at the EEOC, the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, where I reviewed charges filed by employees and analyzed the information in those charges to determine whether a claim for discrimination could be upheld or if there were reasonable cause to believe that that employee had been discriminated against based on the information they provided. I also had the opportunity to study abroad. I studied at the University College London in London, England. After receiving my Juris Doctorate, I studied for the bar exam where I passed on my first attempt, and I began working full-time as a licensed attorney. As a licensed attorney, I worked for a nonprofit organization where I assisted employees receive the wages they were owed, whether that be unpaid wages for work performed or whether that was additional wages for work they performed or overtime wages for hours they worked over 40 in a work week. I also assisted tenants with evictions and claims of housing discrimination. Finally, I helped clients care for their loved ones after they had passed by helping them to draft their estate planning documents. And those documents included last wills and testaments, living wills, healthcare surrogates, and durable power of attorney. After working for the nonprofit organization, I worked for local government. I worked for a city here in Palm Beach County where I represented the city's interest when employees brought claims of discrimination or other violations of the law. I also assisted the city with drafting and reviewing employee manuals, employee policies, and employee procedures. I also represented the city in litigation. Specifically, I represented the city in lawsuits and also labor arbitrations. And finally, with the city, I served as lead negotiator during union negotiations. After working for the city, I worked for a boutique law firm where I represented private and public employers in the same fashion I represented the city. In addition, I drafted and created affirmative action programs and answered wage garnishment lawsuits on behalf of employers. I hope you've learned a little bit more about me. I look forward to seeing you on future educational and training videos that MDM Legal provides. If you need assistance with employment, housing, immigration, or estate planning, please reach out to MDM Legal for all of your needs.